Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's post-match press conference after a game against Charlotte. We have head coach Pascal Jansen. If we have any questions, please raise your hand. We're starting the room with Yara.
Coach, so tonight there were so many yellow cards issued, almost over a handful. What are your thoughts on the refs' calls tonight?
Well, it's always a tough game between Charlotte and NYCFC. But when you set the tone like both teams want to do in the first half, I think personally you should manage that game a little better from a referee standpoint. But he is in charge and he decides when the line is crossed, so that's not up to us.
What were your thoughts about those balls that went in and out like earlier in the
second half? Yeah, well, the fans threw it back on the pitch and then he has to restart it. And then the rule is the team that touched the ball the last gets the ball. But it was a very bad timing for us because it went out of bounds and it would have been our ball.
So, final question, Coach. Matt Freese went down at the end of the first half. I know a lot of fans were holding their breath. Were you concerned? Were you contemplating having to bring in a substitute goalie?
Well, I didn't see the moment specifically, but when I saw him at halftime, you could see he had a massive scratch on his shin, so he was. They got him pretty bad, but he's a big boy. He'll handle himself, so he's okay.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
Onto the Zoom, we'll go with Matt.
Hey, Coach, Matt Mangum, New York Soccer Journal. Congrats on the win.
Thank you, Matt.
Given that the fact that your team's second away win of the season, second straight win, and that mattered too, do you kind of feel like the team's getting back to that bulletproof mindset that you mentioned last season, winning tough games like this on the road? Thank you.
Well, it's a good sign, obviously, but it's more about learning the lessons from the second block of games. In the second block of games, we would have either had a draw in a game like this or maybe even had a loss. It looks better now, especially in the final phase of this game also, where you have to fight and make sure you keep a clean sheet. It's a big compliment to everybody on the pitch because they were working really, really hard and showed that they have character, which is needed in order to get these games over the line. So hopefully we can continue this in the third block of these games.
Christian?
Pascal, I just wanted to, Christian Arnold, the New York Post. Good to see
Hi,
you.
Chris. Hi.
I wanted to circle back with Matt Freese, just in terms of there's no concern that he'll miss any time or anything like that.
No worries. He had a massive scratch on his shin, but Matty is a big boy. He'll be fine.
And then I just wanted to ask you, we talked so much about mentality after the last game. I'm curious now, through two matches, 2 wins, are you starting to see that mentality that you've kind of come to expect out of this club now? Maybe getting away from some of the things that you had talked about, that's kind of ailed the team through that weird stretch you guys have been on?
Yeah, it's looking better, especially when you come to Charlotte, where it's always a tough game. It's a tough stadium. You know you need this mentality, especially if you don't take more distance from Charlotte in this game, because we had like 2-3 massive opportunities to give us more breathing space, and we didn't take those opportunities. So it always remains a very close game. And then you see at the final part of the game, the mentality was there in order to keep a clean sheet and fight for each other. And as you know, Chris, we spoke about this in the second run of games. That was one of the aspects that cost us points in these games that we played in the second block.
Michael?
Hey Pascal, it's Mike Ander from Blue City Radio. Thanks as always from the top.
Hi, Mike.
Can you talk a little bit about the relationship between Max Morales and Nico? Noticing a moment late in the game, right before they got subbed off, they were close to each other. They know how to play off each other, and they control the tempo of the game so well for you. Yeah,
that's a good observation, Mike. That was certainly the case, and that's why they are so important for our team. They recognize these moments at all times under pressure also, and remain calm. And 9 out of 10 times they make the right decision in executing the next pass or the decision on pitch. So they're a huge piece for this team. The chemistry up front with the two is also very good. You can see they can find each other with their eyes closed, and that is a very important aspect of our game. But we also have to make sure that they remain healthy and stay available for the games ahead. So it's like balancing between both worlds, keeping them fit, but also making sure that they're available to play.
Scott?
Hey, Coach, how are you? Scott Church from Stream Home Soccer. Congratulations again on the win.
Hi, Scott. Thank you.
Talk a little bit about Agostino Hayden. He had the breakaway earlier. Obviously, I'm sure he's furious with himself on this, but did you get a chance to talk to him about that, or how'd that go? Thanks.
Yeah, well, of course, the kid is disappointed with this moment because that could have given us a little more breathing space, and it was a good transition. It made me remember the moment during the playoffs with Nico Mercao breaking away also from a corner kick. But in all fairness, this should have been a goal, and Agu knows that himself as well. So he'll keep working on these aspects in order to be more productive, and I have no doubt during the season he will become more productive.
Great. Thank you, everybody. We continue this evening's press conference. We have defender Raul Gustavo. If we have any questions, please raise your hand. We'll go with Yara in the room.
Raul, Coach Pascal described the team's dynamic as asynchronous to the point where you guys can find each other in the dark. How do you get to that point of just being able to rely on your team with your eyes closed?
I think it's for us. He make the consistent and do our job. We know the difficult team. We are like Charlotte. We are. But the most important tonight for the one.
So you came in at the height of the Charlotte FC, New York FC playoff rivalry. What does it mean? What did you take from that rivalry last season, and what did you apply to the field tonight?
I think it's always when we play against, it's difficult for both sides because the quality, the team. We are in both, but this is a little bit I would say it's a little bit difficult to play here because the field and the team, but we are improving more and more, and the most important, the win tonight.
Onto the Zoom, we'll go with Matt.
Hey Raul, Matt Mangum, New York Soccer Journal. Congrats on the win. You guys started the season with 18 goals allowed in your first 11 games, but now you guys have recorded back-to-back clean sheets. So what do you think has changed over the past few games? I mean, it's been pretty much the same backline with you, Thiago, Nico, and Tavon, and freezing goals. So what do you think has changed to the sudden defensive improvements? Thank you.
Thank you. I think we work hard in the training. You make more urgency and focus, and I think it's like a chemistry also because Thiago, me, Tavon, we work so hard in the training. In the game, we do our maximum for this happen, and I'm so happy for that. That guy don't make a score, and I hope will improve more.
Matt, Scott.
Hey, como va? Scott Church from Stream Home Soccer. Congrats on the win tonight. Right now, looking ahead a little bit, you got the Red Bull match coming up over the weekend. You just faced them about 2.5 weeks ago. How are you feeling about that and in general? Thanks.
I think it's against Red Bull is a little bit different because he's a rival, and we has to be more attention, more strong, and more focus for the game. But nothing changed. We make we do our maximum. We need to focus too much. You need to prepare like the other games, but for us it's more special.
Matt, you have another one? Sorry, Michael.
Hey Raul, it's Mike Gander from Blue City Radio. Congratulations on the victory. Lots of yellow cards in the first half, lots of whistles in this game from the referee, John Freeman. Do you think the stop and start approach of the game made it easier for New York City to control Charlotte, or did you want to have the ball, just keep going?
I don't like to, well, thank you. I don't like to talk about the referee, but everybody knows he gave me yellow for nothing. I'm never wait too much for they play football because I like too much to play, and I never hide for to play. But it's normal. The most important for a win tonight. We come here in Charlotte for the win, and we get it. I'm so happy for that. And about referee, I can't say nothing. Referee come here for do your best also like us. And but yeah, too much yellow card tonight. But the most important, we come here and we get the 3 points.
Thank you, everybody.